Good morning, it's Anand here from Osho, Ireland, and today we're going to explore the 93rd technique from the Osho Book of Secrets. And the instructions for this is consider any area of your present form as limitlessly spacious, or as Osho phrases it, consider the body limitless. So what Osho says about this technique is, like last week, he's saying this is the same through a different door. The basic essential is the same, that is to destroy limits. Mind create limits. If you don't think, you move into the unlimited or from a different door. So he then goes on to explain how we can do this technique, and he shares that it's very good for those who have a strong imagination, because we have to imagine our body as limitless. Any area, could be our head, could be our entire body, could be any part of us, and this is an expansive technique where you are seeing or experiencing the body as limitless. And he gives a really good way of doing this stage by stage, which I'm comfortable with. But what he says is, how do you know if this technique is for you in terms of being imaginative? Now, I know in one of the techniques before, a few weeks ago, could be a few months ago, I'm losing track of time. He says to find out if you have a strong imagination, he says you can do a small experiment before entering this. He says, just lock both your hands together and close your eyes. For 5 minutes, any time, relax in a chair. Lock both your hands together and just imagine that the hands are so locked that even if you try, you cannot open them. It will look absurd to you because they are not locked, but you just go on imagining that they are. For 5 minutes, go on thinking and then say 3 times in your mind, now I will try to open my hands, but I know it is impossible. They are locked and they cannot be opened. So you repeat that 3 times. And for those with a strong imagination, you'll find that your hands are locked and you can't unlock them. And Osho says if that happens, just then reimagine that your hands are opening for the same thing, 5 minutes. So if that happens, this technique is for you. So how to do the actual technique once you've discovered if you're imaginative? Osho says you can consider the whole body. Just close your eyes and consider that the whole body is spreading, 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 and then the boundaries are lost. Or you can start with the head, or whatever part of the body. And if you feel like that it's too much to be expanding, you could start by doing this in stages, by closing your eyes and imagining that your head is expanding out in the room, that you can feel the head touching the walls. And when you have experienced that, move beyond, maybe out into your garden and beyond into your town and so on, until the whole cosmos is within you. Or as Osho says, go on moving your house, your town. Within 3 months, slowly, you can come to the point where the sun rises in your head. It starts moving in your head. Your head has become infinite. This will give you a deep freedom such as you have never known, and all the misery that belongs to this narrow mind will disappear. In such a state, Upanishadic seers could say, Aham Brahmasi, I am the divine, I am the absolute. So let's try this technique together, considering the body as limitless. And it will end when 3 bells ring, but you keep going on if you feel you want to keep on expanding. So enjoy the technique. And you can sit or lie down in this technique, whichever works best for you. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll be back next week for the 94th meditation technique. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.